Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here. We are back for another week in the world of Destiny. It is May 14th. We've got Iron Banner, which is active because the giant fire urn over there is torching. Outbreak Perfected is out in the world now. 0 hours, a ton of fun. So if you haven't got that yet, definitely get to working on it. It's an amazing gun. So we are on week 2 rotation of those of you guys working on your heroic version and all the fun stuff in there. It is Curse week 3, so Shattered Throne is up as well. But a quick PSA to all of you guys out there. For me, my internet is going to be crap for a couple of days. Nothing I can really do about it. It's from my ISP. It's one of the nodes. Seems to be garbage for upload speed. So streams are definitely out of the question. And upload speed on YouTube videos may also be ultra slow. So I'm going to start with this one. Ascendant Challenge may come a little bit later, working on the eggs and things like that, but I just may be working on some stuff on my end because I can't really stream with all you guys. I'm not going to stop, just when everything gets fixed, you guys can look for me. So enjoy this week, have some fun. I'll be working on a couple videos. Uploads may be just ultra slow. I may do them overnight or something, who knows. So enjoy your time in the world of Destiny, but let's jump into what we've got going on this week. Alright, so this week we've got a Flashpoint going to be on Nessus this week, so enjoy your time in there. Your modifiers for your heroic adventures, story missions, and strikes is going to be Void Singe all week and a triple heavyweight week. So Tuesday, Friday, and then Monday is all going to be heavyweight. So if you have anything to grind out, whether it's strikes, whether it's adventures, whatever you're doing, heavyweight's always a nice one, so you've got that 3 times this week. Over here on your Nightfalls, we've got a couple different options. We are back to the Insight Terminus, so if you're grinding anything out there, definitely make sure you work on that one. Pyramidion, and then Tree of Probabilities. Now, your strike exclusives are going to be as follows. Tree of Probabilities is going to be the DFA hand cannon, always a pretty good one. Pyramidion is going to actually be the Silicon Neuroma sniper rifle, and then the Insight Terminus is going to be a sniper rifle as well. I want to say it's the Long Shadow, but I could be wrong. But that one's actually a pretty fun one. I did a solo guide for you guys last week on that one. Time is of the essence on this one. I did a Void Singe on this one. It worked out fairly well for me. Void Singe, I think, on Tree of Probability is also pretty good. Pyramidion, I think I would run, probably run Void, though. That's probably your best bet. Or sorry, Arc on Pyramidion, I've done Void on the other two. But yeah, Insight Terminus is a time one. I think I finished it with enough points, but it was like a 22-minute run for me. So not the shortest strike in the world, just kind of depends on how things are going. But there's a guide out there if you guys are looking for that one. If you want any of the other two from maybe a recent guide or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. Big thing for this week is going to be in Crucible, but we'll get there in a second. This week for the Reckoning, we've got Solar Singe. Today we've got Grenadier and Attrition. Attrition always seems like a terrifying idea. Grenadier isn't bad with Solar Singe. If you got some Titans with you, you can throw, just thermite grenades for days. So definitely not a bad setup there completely. Your Gambit stuff as usual. But let's talk about Crucible. We've got Iron Banner. This is the last Iron Banner of Season 6. So this will be an important piece this week for you guys that are either trying to grind out for the emblem, which is 2,500 Iron Burden kills, which is just bananas, but more power to you if you want to do it. Good luck. If you do, hit me up on Twitter. I want to see that emblem, because somebody out there has got to be crazy enough to do it. And congrats if you get it. But the Wizened Rebuke is for 500 Iron Burden kills. I may work on that one, just depends on what else I'm working on this week. I'm still working on 0 hour and stuff like that in there, so that may probably be where more of my time is at. Competitive, just know you guys only have a few more weeks in this season till this will reset as well. So if you're working on grinding out for things like Recluse, trying to get your glory up, you've got about 3 more weeks, because on June 4th, that is when Season of Opulence comes out, and all this stuff is going to reset. For Tangled Shore, nothing too crazy here. You got your weekly bounty and things like that to do. So if you're looking for that for any specific reason, knock those out. Dreaming City, as I said, is Curse week 3. So we are back to having the Shattered Throne available. There are eggs in there if you're looking for those for collections, couple lore bones, and just Curse week 3 stuff in general. Ascendant Challenge will be up later. That one I will do separately for you guys, so stay tuned for that video. Again, as I said, upload speeds are slow, so that one may be more delayed than normal, but it will be coming. But let's check Eververse and see what we've got for this week in the world of cosmetics. Alright, so this week we've got a couple ornaments. Spoiler warning, if you haven't played 0 hour or don't know what I'm talking about with that quest, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Outbreak Prime is here, and there are a couple really cool ornaments. I'm digging on this one personally. May not be for everybody for the infected looking one, but Patient Zero, it looks pretty cool. And from what I've heard, it actually also has some really cool effects when you fire this one too. So that's a pretty cool ornament. On the other side, this one just looks like ultra clean. Dark green is actually one of my favorite colors, so I actually am kind of tempted on this one too. Haven't bought any of them yet. I just can't decide if I really like the yellow on it too. But the dark green, I'm definitely digging that color scheme. So those are out there for packages. You've got the Primetime bundle, just your Note 5 Notorious Engrams, and your Ether Supply bundle for the Totem Shell. So this is going to be your, your circular baseball shell, but it looks kind of like a servitor almost on the inside with just kind of the mechanical nature to it. So kind of a cool one, but the Totem Shell is here. Make of it as you will. That covers most of it. Nothing too crazy. Quick run through of exotics. You've got Rock Out, which is just kind of awesome because he goes to town and then gets a little over the top and then breaks the guitar. So that's a thing. Then you've got the Gallop. Apparently if you got to follow somebody, that one's actually pretty funny. Mostly legendaries through here in the middle. We've got an ornament for the Colony. I like this one, actually. Of all the ornaments for the Colony, some of them look bonkers and camouflage and rainbow colors. This one's just clean and crisp. I was like the red-black definitely looks like it fell out of Black Armory, honestly. But it just looks good. So this is definitely my favorite ornament for the Colony. I might have to get that just so I don't have to look at any of the other ones. And the Prometheus lens, this one is just so cool. Like, shout out again to the art team on these, because you've got, I mean, the solar beam rifle, like laser trace rifle, is going to have something that truly looks like they encapsulated the sun. So they did an awesome job on those ornaments. You've got your twin snake effects, which is cool. It's actually a very specific effect. I've seen that one. It definitely stands out. But that is pretty much it for Eververse. And now let's talk about Lord Saladin's inventory with Iron Banner. So, got a couple of them here. If you've got bounties and stuff you've picked up, you'll be working on those. And just remember, as you turn in bounties, you'll unlock the actual piece of gear underneath it. So if you're looking for a specific, say, like, hey, I really like these boots, for example, Pulse Rifle, Dexterity, and Scavenger. They don't have any random rolls to them. They're very specific. But if you want the roll that is on any of these, you can go specifically for them. Like this one, for example, Remote Connection and Sniper Rifle Reserves. If you like sniping, that's a decent pairing. And you would have to unlock the one above it. So just remember, this piece of gear requires the bounty above it to be finished. So over here, we've got the Criminal's Dagger. This is from, I think, year 1 of Iron Banner. We've got Opening Shot and Rangefinder, so this thing is definitely going to hit hard. It does fire slow. It's 110 RPM hand cannon, so very slow. Going to hit like a truck. You've got Opening Shot, so improved range on the Opening Shot. Rangefinder, which is going to give it extra range. And then on top of that, you can do Crossfire to give it even more range if you don't care about stability at all. So this thing is definitely going to be slow, but definitely going to get some range involved. I'm not saying it's going to keep up with other hand cannons. It is slower, but it is one that could actually hit pretty hard from far away. Then finally over here, we've got the Swarm of the Raven. This is going to have proximity grenades. If you're in PvP, proximity grenades are good, and that's actually paired with blast radius, which is what this needs, because the higher the blast radius, the better. Volatile launch as well, with proximity grenades, threat detector, so reload, handling, stability, quick draw. This is about as good as you can ask for a PvP grenade launcher, I'll be totally honest. This one is really well paired, because proximity, a boost of blast radius here, with the masterwork of blast radius, giving it even a little more on top of that, with threat level, or threat detector, and quick draw, that's pretty good. So, I mean, if you got a grenade launcher for PvP and you ever wanted one, this one's pretty solid from what I can see stats-wise. I don't know if it's like the ultra best, but at least for this grenade launcher specifically, that's about as good as you can ask for on Swarm of the Raven for PvP. So if you do want to grind anything out, this one seems like one that would definitely be worthwhile. If you're looking for an armor set, this will be your last week. Remember, Iron Burden will lower your power level by 100 only in Iron Banner. It typically lasts, I think, for about an hour. It's only 5. They're not even that expensive, so if you got some tokens, spend a few. That's really not too bad. Wizened Rebuke. Remember, this takes 500 kills while under the effect of, Iron Banner. So, I unfortunately don't think Demolitionist and Moving Target are really the greatest. Even the previous Wizened Rebuke from year 1 had backup plans, which was better. So I don't know if I'm even going to finish grinding this one out. I was just seeing like how the progress would go. But if I'm doing other stuff, that one won't be high priority. But this grenade launcher, if you will do the route, which is defeat opponents in Iron Banner, earn progress, you just literally have to win want to just, win your gun battles, kill people, win matches, that type of stuff. This one will come just naturally, so make sure you pick this one up if you're playing Iron Banner at all, because that grenade launcher, that's pretty solid if you're going to use PvP grenade launcher. Have some fun with that one. Hopefully I'm not going to lose these Iron Banner tokens. There's going to be something next season as well. But that's pretty much all I got for this week. But yeah, Shattered Throne is in the Dreaming City, so definitely spend some time in there if you're looking for it. And if you're working on any of the titles, specifically Chronicler, it is starting to be kind of a timepiece. If you want me to talk about this in a separate video, time is becoming of the essence of a couple of these lore books that you can work on. So let me know if you want to see that, because one, very specifically for me, I have to start doing something this week specifically and not miss out. So let me know if you guys are interested in the Chronicler information that I'm talking about. I was going to do that in a separate video anyway. But other than that, you guys know where to find me. If you guys enjoy the video, follow the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment, send it to somebody else who's chilling at work if they need something to watch. But you guys can find me on Twitter, it's Ebontis, and that'll keep you updated. And then when my internet is finally fixed, I will be streaming on Twitch later this week as well. So enjoy your week in the world of Destiny. Hit that Zero mission for round 2 of Mini, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck getting your Outbreak perfected if you haven't yet. Outbreak perfected is freaking awesome, so if you don't have it yet, go get this thing. It's awesome, and enjoy. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good week.